All right, for more on this, we have Michael Maibach, who joins us in the studio. He's the former president of the European American Business Council. Michael, great to have you back.
Thank you.
Let's do a little sort of post-mortem here.
Right.
Why wasn't Theresa May able to do this in 3 years?
Okay. Well, in 2016, when Cameron stepped down after the Brexit vote happened, she was really dealt a very difficult hand, what I would call a multiplicity of divisions. There are 6 divisions that she faced. Number one was her country was divided, 52-48 for and against Brexit. Number two, there are 4 regions in the United Kingdom. There's Scotland, Wales, England, and Northern Ireland. Well, the English and the Welsh voted by about 53% to leave the European Union, but the Scots voted 62% to stay in, and Northern Ireland voted 54% to stay in. Therefore, of her 4 regions, 2 were for and 2 were against. The next thing is that the majority of members of Parliament were against leaving the European Union. So she inherited a parliament that was against what the people were for. And her own party was the same way. You know, Cameron, she was in Cameron's cabinet, and Cameron and Mrs. May were against Brexit. So all of these divisions within the country really were adding up. And then 1 year into her service as Prime Minister, she called a snap election, thinking that she would go from, she had just several vote majority. She lost 17 votes and then had to create a minority government with the DUP, which is the Northern Ireland political party, and which were against Brexit. And therefore, her party itself was divided going into the parliamentary
Michael, I'd
debates.
love to get to those other examples, but we only have a limited amount of time.
All right.
What's at stake economically?
Great. Well, this is the 5th largest economy in the world, but 40% of their trade is with the European Union, and of course those trade barriers would go up if they had a hard Brexit. They are the 3rd largest center of foreign direct investment in the world, so they depend on European and Americans and others investing in their country because they're an export platform in part to the European Union. They're the number 1 trade partner is the European Union, and so much of foreign direct investment in their manufacturing is tied to other plants in Europe and the rest of the world. So there's an awful lot at stake, not to say even anything about the City of London, which is the financial center of Europe because it's part of the European Union.
Looking ahead now, what is the first thing that the incoming Prime Minister should do?
So I think he or she should do 5 things. First is make a major speech about their vision for a positive future for the United Kingdom, to reset the vision from all the division to a positive tone. Number 2, they should promise that there'll be a very unique border in Northern Ireland and Ireland and how people are treated. Maybe goods will be treated differently, but people, maybe there'll be a special passport just for people on the island of Ireland. Number 3, begin free trade talks immediately with the European Union and the United States as soon as they can. Number 4, accept the October 31st as the hard Brexit date, since that seems to be the last date, the last deadline, and therefore between now and then do all you can with regulatory and tax policy to make the UK a friendly place for business.
All right, Michael Maibach, great to have you back. Really appreciate it. Thanks so much.